Part 1, 5:15 a.m. The power of the morning sun high above Metropolis. Superman absorbs the first rays of sunlight, but his focus isn't on a global threat. It's on the city waking up below. He listens, not for cries of help, but for the small, quiet struggles that no one else can hear. Part 2, 6 a.m. The unseen hand on the commute, a single mother's car sputters on the shoulder of the busy Centennial Bridge. As she frantically calls for a tow, she doesn't see a blur of red and blue gently push her car to the nearest exit. And all the way to a trusted mechanic shop. She chalks it up to a lucky coast. Part 3, 7:30 a.m. The rooftop garden on the roof of a struggling community center in Suicide Slum. The vegetables are wilting from a broken irrigation line. Before the kids arrive for their gardening program, Superman fixes the pipe and uses his freeze breath to create just the right amount of morning dew to revive the plants. Part 4, 8:45 a.m. The lost heirloom, an elderly man, Mr. Peterson, drops his late wife's wedding ring through a sewer grate. He stares in despair. A moment later, a gentle wind rustles his hair, and the ring is placed neatly on the bench beside him, clean and dry. He smiles, knowing. Part 5, 10 a.m. The library's highest shelf in the Metropolis Public Library. A little girl in a wheelchair is disappointed she can't reach a book on astronomy. The librarian is busy. A moment later, the book slides perfectly off the shelf and onto the girl's lap, as if guided by an invisible hand. Part 6, 11:15 a.m. The construction worker's lunch. A construction worker high on a steel girder accidentally knocks his lunchbox, sending it tumbling. Before it can hit the ground and splatter, it's caught and gently placed back on the beam next to him. He looks around, sees nothing, and tips his hard hat skyward in thanks. Part 7, 12:30 p.m. The park bench conversation as Clark Kent. He sits on a park bench eating lunch. He listens to two city planners debate the budget for a new park in a low-income neighborhood. The next day, an anonymous donation from the Metropolis Hope Foundation covers the entire cost. Part 8, 1:45 p.m. The Blossoming Art Project, a community art project. A massive mosaic is ruined by vandals. The artist is heartbroken. Overnight, every single piece is meticulously put back in place, the grouting repaired with super speed precision. The artist believes in the goodness of the city again. Part 9, 3 p.m. The math tutor, a teenager struggles with calculus on his fire escape, frustrated and ready to give up. A shadow falls over his textbook. He looks up to see Superman hovering gently. The derivative is tricky, Superman says softly. He explains the concept, points to the correct answer, and is gone before the boy can stammer a thank you. Part 10, 4:15 p.m. The kitten rescue. He doesn't just save people. He hears the faint mewing of a kitten stuck in the walls of an old apartment building.